A better option for your family? When it comes to virtual learning, experience matters. Tuition-free K-12 powered schools are ready to put over 20 years of experience to work for you, giving your child the personalized learning they deserve without disruptions. With a K-12 powered school, students gain the skills they need to be prepared for their next steps in life, building a better future for each one of us. K-12, education for anyone. Learn more at k12.com.
Collective work responsibility. I'm trying to kick some knowledge, so listen to me. See, we are a community that does help ODs for all of our sisters and brothers' needs. And many people will be better than one, so let's all unite and get the work done, such as joining hands and working on a master plan, so all the people of the motherland will understand to be more collective and responsible than the white man, cause I refuse to lose my faith and mentality. A strong black woman is what I plan to be, and I think I'm gonna make it, you see, cause all I need is God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all I need is God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all I need is God. Ujima, our teams are killing each other, you know it's crazy. Some of the things they do doesn't seem to amaze me. I just sit back, relax, and watch and observe. Our people are dying, so we need to emerge. Emerging the fact that you're black. I'm a Nubian sister, so step the hell back. Knowledge, I'm trying to break it down to you. And everything you do selling crack, it ain't cool. I come from a genius, so a genius I am. I can create, motivate, and even educate. For the ones who try to make me back into a slave, check it out, Uncle Tom, then were the battle days. And if you wanna argue and act really dumb, you keep this stuff up and we ain't gon' never overcome. Dr. King didn't die for nothing, I suppose. So let's keep his dream alive, cause that's what he would've chose. And let's come together so his dream can last forever and ever. In the process of that, we can all be free. And all we need is God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all we need is God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all we need is God, Ujima with Ujima. We need to come together so all of our black people can last forever and ever. Do you hear what I'm saying? You better wake up and stop the game playing and learn our story and keep learning until we headed for the glory. And after that we can all be free, and all we needed was God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all we need is God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all we need is God, Ujima and me.
That I've endured, I can promise you the passion I have for people is pure. The elevation I'm sure possessing the final cure for the blood that I've been shedding and seeping out of my pores. What's the cost I gotta pay in this living to be adored? Instead of going through these trials full of issues and be ignored like eagles, I wanna soar over mountains and see another view. Come back and take a look in the mirror and see another you. Hell, I just wanna work until I prevail and find success right in the midst of those who want me to fail. There ain't no myths or stories made up that I'm never gonna tell. Most of the people I grew up around are dead or in jail. I had that pain inside my soul, but just too strong to get weary, and way too cold of a nigga to let devils get near me. I keep my peace by pushing negatives away from me, dog. You don't know me, but could you do me a favor and please pray for me? Lord, could you pray for me? People that I know done been shot. Had to grind them out of how crazy you got on those blocks. Yeah. Came from the gutter and I been feeling so bad. I done lost down there every friend that I hate. So pray for me. Because tomorrow ain't promised in full circle. I'm understanding the life. Been canceling all my wrongs, so placing them with the rights. Got these demons in my area trying to put up a fight. But I know I'm on a mission and leading by definition of a man who raises armies, developing proposition, defeating the opposition, dismantle the competition. With the vision in my sight, I keep murdering composition. If ever given attention, I'll stand to whatever's mentioned. For the sake of touching souls that ain't growing to an extension. Got a lot of broken folks on the planet that need a fixing. So I speak to heal my people if only they choose to listen. Not a need to be distant, for instance, bring what you want in here. Welcome to the place full of peace, and trust me, we want you here. Ain't a place for judgment, nobody go and confront you here. Put your hands up and ask the ones you see to pray for me. Lord, could you pray for me? Pray for me. Could you pray for me? Put your hands up in the sky. Lord, could you pray for me?
Spirituality supports reality. 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 Spirituality supports reality.
This is an African set, more respect. I saw the light and now I got to reflect straight back. Here's a little message while you live, and what I got to give is somewhat positive. Spade, the brother's gonna serve rhythmatically. Pass up on to you what was taught to me. That was Afrocentricity about being spiritual. So here we go to proceed quite lyrical. Praise the one for which I pledge my stand. Peace to the creator, word to the motherland. I got to give it up, cause I'm down with Casa. Jumped in the circle, I was told we have to stand together as one in unity. Amongst ourselves, amongst our community. Strong, repelling the interference of genocide. Luther King died to keep the dream alive. Mandela, the fella served 25, still revived. Speaking, teaching others to survive. And look towards the Nubian place. Your mind is a waste if you don't know your race or heritage. History of the Afro-American, who's truly African. There's no comparison. We're all the same underneath the skin, whether dark or light. You might be my kid, so I relate to my brothers and my sisters. See, to the east, to the east, to the east of me. We traveled over here by slave ship. I dropped a bomb on the Uncle Tom, who ain't hip. Straight to the situation of the Asiatic nation. I slap him in the face with righteous information, stating this, educating only facts and reality. That's well supplemented by spirituality.
Spirituality supports reality. Spirituality supports reality. Spirituality supports reality. Spirituality supports reality.
what I learned in school, but that's trash, the white man's words. So that's his story. For a sellout example, watch glory. Back to the present days, it's another phase. We strive to know about African ways, the culture, the language, the things that we're missing. Cast out your mind and start fishing. Listen for wisdom, seek words and knowledge. Peace is invited to the United Negro College. There's nothing to do with being black or white, but it's the state of common sense and knowing what's right, what's wrong, what's up and what's down. Put your eyes to the sky and 2 feet on the ground. Now how that sound from one who don't know much, but I know enough to flow. Speak my peace to each, my right, my freedom of speech, and at the same time teach a lesson, expressing myself like a riot, the voice of the unheard or the quiet. Although the chains of bond have been broken, the shackles of the mind is still holding on the same. Just as a rope on a chain, a whip on my back and a cross in flame. The 3Ks say we're inferior, no, so let's show that we're proud and spiritual.
Spirituality supports reality. 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 Spirituality supports reality.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water.
Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath. Take it.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or a bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your
Let's
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on. Pour it.
Move your body.
Move. Move.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Alright, family, y'all know how we do it here, man. I want to welcome y'all to the journey. I want to welcome you to the journey. But you know I am back in town, so this means I'm going to be able to go straight over to G&J.media because I can cut each one of them off. And I'm going to do it. Yep, I'm going to cut them. I'm going to cut them off. Y'all got a couple minutes to get over to G&J.media, get on your devices, or go to your browser on your smart TV. I don't know how it works, but it got to have a browser. Type in G&J.media and come over and join us. But before we go over, because you know, anime is back here. Okay, anime. Anime's cousin, who's a Phoenix too. Don't ask me. I don't know how none of this legal stuff works with Mystic Animals, but he has a company. It's called Bainu Health, and they are launching their own sea moss. Now, I don't know if the Phoenix going to see and get it themselves. I don't know. I ain't asking questions. They paying. and it's some good sea moss. I'm using it every day. We got sea moss from St. Lucia, and it's Bay New Health. There you go, right there. They got their own. So anime, was that cool? Can I get is that okay? Cool. So we can start the show now, cause I'm being held hostage. I mean, it ain't like they even paying top dollar or nothing like that. It's Phoenixes are very cheap. I'm sorry, anime. You're very cheap. But anyway, we're gonna cut everything off and move over to GNJ.media. Come on, family. Come on over there with us, because we already got some folks over there waiting for us. As a matter of fact, I need to go on and turn on my chat so that I can hear what's going on over at GNJ.media. So we're moving over there and we're going to get started. I'm going to get started with the rant. The rant today is titled, if you've seen the title of the show, you can't practice Umoja with your people and strive to escape from your people at the same time. I've been seeing this for years. We talk about it all the time on Giambi Journey, and I needed something to rant about, so I'm going to rant about that. Just something to be upset about for no reason at all. That's what old people do. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm good at. So I'm going to rant. I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to be upset about it too. So I'm going over. Y'all got to catch it over on GNJ.media. 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 So, Africa TV, I bid you a fair adieu. The North or South Korean family, whichever one it is, I don't know. But it's not what you think it is. Some of y'all out there, I say Africa TV, y'all be like, oh, no, it's not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. All right. Twitch. All right, you got going over to GNJ.media, my Twitch family. GNJ.media. Let me type it in for y'all. Shouts out to Sister Navita. Shouts out to my Auntie Georgia. Hold on. Let me go and type this in for y'all so that y'all know. I'm gonna type it in. So all you got, hopefully you be able to, well, most of the, all right, I'm gonna just put GNJ.media, because you might not, some of y'all that's watching it on your TV, you might not be able to. There you go. GNJ.media right there. All right. Twitch, going on over. Boom. The Twitch people already left. YouTube, going on over. Facebook, going over. Come on. Come on. Let's get on over. Come on. Get on over. All right. I'm over here with the Giambi family, Let's go on and give everybody a round of applause, especially those born on Umoja. We on Umoja. Let me go and set my watch. I'm gonna set my watch, get my timing down. Boom, there we go. I got exactly 10 momentos. Hopefully I said that right. Let's go on. Sound that war horn. Family. The rant of the day. The rant of the day. Oh, we can't rant yet. Because you gotta make sure we recording. Right, or it's no, I have to go through and cut all the stuff off. I like making stuff as simple as possible around these parts. And that's what we learning here at Giambi Journey. We learning how to make it as simple as possible. I'm gonna go on and hold my cup in my left hand. Take a sip of my beverage. This is that coffee. You know what I'm saying? Got a little bit of ambrosia. Got some of that sea moss in there. Very thick. All right. So here we go. Rant of the day. Give me the war horn again. Can I get the war horn again? Simba, one day I'm gonna take a picture of you blowing that war horn. But anyway, the thought came to me, right? Because a lot of times, like, I was at camp with young people all weekend, and it's part of the culture that we have been coming up through, outside of the new cultures that we're building right now, part of the American mythos was the whole escape mentality. And you still can see the escape mentality on a lot of our people. So the thought came to me because, because some of the same people that are striving to escape or training their children to escape, you understand what I'm saying? I mean, because it's like we don't say it, but we're running from who we are. We're running from blackness, thinking that by us running and being able to outpace everybody else, we will be an outlier that will be sucked in to the supposed greater white society, and we will be able to live a better life, right? So the idea came to me on this Umoja Day that we can't talk about nor actually practice unity or practice Umoja if we're constantly in the escape mode. When I'm in escape mode, even when I'm participating in activities that are culturally related, I'm looking for the closest exit to me. Now, this not only complicates a person's life, but I'm also starting to believe that it brings on a certain sickness in the mind, right? Almost. I mean, it's. I guess it was described by W.E.B. Du Bois, that dual consciousness. You know what I'm saying? And it becomes dangerous, right? Because you'll start seeing people and you start seeing their offspring doing unhealthy things because deep down inside they don't feel good about themselves. So they start doing things to sabotage themselves. They start doing things that are counter-cultural. And it will put them in harm's way, right? And it puts their group and puts their family sometime in harm's way, just in how they act. They can't interact with the group. They're uncomfortable around the group. But yet they want to practice unity. And it's an inner struggle because they enjoy being around it. But they really don't like it because they're not supposed to like it. They don't want to stay because they're not supposed to stay. We're not supposed to stay in our communities and stay in our neighborhoods or go and get something and bring it back. No, we're supposed to stay out. And how can we constantly talk about building and also be reflecting this idea of getting out to our children? They see they see the hypocrisy. They see the untruth being reflected right before their eyes, playing out right in front of their eyes. They could look around, they could see adults that are here or might be here because they have to, not because they want to. They ain't got nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? And I think for so long, many of us have accepted this. And I think we have to stop accepting it and start letting people know that, you can't practice unity. You can't practice Umoja and talk about Umoja and be trying to escape from the very group that you're supposed to be practicing Umoja with. It don't work. It's not healthy. It drains you mentally. It drains other people around you mentally because they try not to say anything. You know what I'm saying? And it causes an imbalance. And the thing that each of us have to be clear on is family. There is no escape. I know that sounds dire. I know that you don't need to want to try to see, because this is the issue. This is the issue. Always remember that Brother Hatim tells you that there's only one end for a traitor. Regardless of whether it's one of us going over to them or one of them coming over to us. especially if we at war. Now, we ain't at war, it's something else. And you're an ally. You're an ally. But when you betray and totally turn your back on who and what you are, there's only one end of it for that. And that is a shameful death. Because there's no way that I can allow you to betray those that look like you, those that act like you, those that you come from. And you come over to my side and be able to live the better life. No, dog, I got to set example for all mine. Y'all need to understand that when you go over to the other side like this, regardless of how they romance you, regardless of what they told you, the bottom line rule is that you have to leave this space and time in the most dishonorable way possible. Because I have to set an example. Or you will be the example. You will be that sacrifice. So not only will you give me victory because you betrayed those that you love and allow me to, damage them or to kill or whatever, now you will act as a sacrifice so that all of my crew not only can feast in the victory, but they get to see what happens to a traitor. Family, traitors and mercenaries is what we're dealing with in our communities right now. Traitors and mercenaries. Traitors and mercenaries. Everybody got a price. Everybody has a price. Right? Everybody outside of our culture. Everybody's outside. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be aware of this. Everybody has a price. Especially those that's always talking about getting the bag, but they got prices. And when they got prices, they become very dangerous to the culture. They become very dangerous to us because they are letting us know that they will sell you out. They're letting you know. So family, let me go and wrap this up. I just want to stress that you cannot be about Umoja with the people and at the same time be plotting your escape from the very same people that you are plotting Umoja with. Don't work. We can't have it. Matter of fact, when we start to sense somebody that don't really want to be around black folks with us, that don't want to be around our people, when you start sensing that, you need to go and start letting that person know and the group know that possibly this is not the place for them. Because they will not only destroy themselves, end up destroying themselves, but they will end up destroying you and your culture. Family, this is Brother Hot Tim. And as we say in Giami, I'm just going to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? The war horn was sounded. You was warned. The weak need to get away. And as we do here, I need to let you know that class is dismissed. Now, on with the toast, because I'm late as hell. Family, let me tell you, man. I actually woke up, let me say it, 3 hours late. And I know y'all looking at y'all clock, like, but Brother Hot Tim, it's about 11 o'clock. What the hell time do you wake up? Well, you wake up 3 hours late. Well, I try to get up about 4:30. Between 3:30 and 4:30. Depends. You know what I'm saying? But my body, listen, I've been sleeping on the ground for the last 2 days. And just to get up there and lay down in that bed, I was like, See, marriage has softened me, man. I used to sleep on the floor, on a futon. I have a hard surface to sleep on. You know what I'm saying? I was prepared for any type of battle, man. Marriage done fucked me up. I'm just, Lord have mercy. But you know what? Now let me say this. To all my young brothers that's coming up in the game, please, please, please do not be put to the side or upset about conversations from older people. Please, right? Because every generation, and y'all gonna see this on some of the footage that we gonna put together for, because we got, we documented this whole weekend, right? So y'all gonna be able to join us without joining us, and those that want to support us, y'all go to our Cash App, or you become a supporter. Go to gnjmedia.support, gnj.media.support, and you can become a supporter, right? And also you should join our email list, right? And you can do that if you already signed your email at the bottom of the intro screen when you come to gnj.media, or by going to freegnjecourse.com. You know what I'm saying? When you sign up for the e-course, you are automatically added on to our email list. You know what I'm saying? So you should be getting daily proverbs from us, you know what I'm saying, conversation from Brother Hatim. And we are going to, in a sense, start, I ain't gonna say increasing the amount of stuff that's coming, but like I said, with the, I'm gonna figure out, I gotta figure out how to do it without how sending you too many emails. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was talking about. A lot of I was talking to one of the young brothers this weekend, and he is like, Giame, right? He's like, I've been in since I was young, and he wants to do everything that we talk about, and what we're trying to get him to understand is that the journey we walked was our journey. Now we're gonna make our journey sound good. Gonna make it sound incredible, hard. You know what I'm saying? Which it was. It was live. You know what I'm saying? I like to think that my generation and my cohorts, the partners that were with me and what we was building, you know what I'm saying? I would like to think that we was the hottest and the livest out the bunch. But that's a generational thing. And I don't want the young people to get so caught up in trying to do what we did that they miss out on what they are supposed to do. Do you understand? So when we're talking to our young people, we got to let them understand we're giving you stories and giving you ideas about where we were, right? But we can't let our young people get caught up into the idea that what we had was better than what they had, or better than what theirs can be, or allow them to get caught up in that mindset. See, because let me just, everywhere I have went, there's always been somebody that was there before me, right? And ultimately, by me being who I am, I become that dude. That's what was put into me. That's what I'm supposed to do. I was supposed to go and do my best. Like, cause I remember when I first went to Simba. When I first went to Simba, there was a crew before me. Right? Simba was 4, maybe 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? And there was a crew that was there before me. And while we was going through the training, we heard about all the stuff that they did and that they brought, and the impression that they left. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be able to live up to this? I just thought about it for a little while. Am I gonna be able to live up to this? Then I stopped thinking about it, and I just started being me. I stopped worrying about it, and I just start being me. And I want my young people to know that same responsibility is for you. It's there for you. You might not be able to do everything that Brother Hatim did, or Brother Taiwan, or Brother Devin, or you know what I'm saying? I mean, because like I said, there's so much and so many stories about our involvement with Giame, the underground, Simba, you know what I'm saying, and building up to where we are now. You know what I'm saying? And then the young people that's coming in up under us, you know what I'm saying, that was like, they came right at the end of all of that craziness, right? You know, we got the Deshaun's and the brother Shamars, and we, you know what I'm saying? And we got people that's still coming in, right? And the goal for you is not to duplicate what Brother Hatim went through. It's not to duplicate what Brother Hatim did. Your job is to use the foundation that is here, that was left by your older brothers and sisters, and add your layer or 2 or 3 layers to what we're doing. Right? A lot of stuff I did so that you wouldn't have to do. So you don't have to be able to do or push yourself in the ways that I push myself unless that's what's in you. You understand? You got to push yourself, but you got to push yourself towards what you're good at, not what I'm good at. The goal of Giami is not to make another Hatim or another Devin or no. It's to bring out the best you so that you can add to the culture what it is that you are meant to bring. I don't think y'all hear me. I don't think they hear me. I don't think it's going through, man. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Abstract Rebel. I see you out there. She said, am I gonna open the lines today? I don't know. I'm running late, but let's see. Let me go. I'm gonna open up these lines before I pour this toast. Actually, I'm supposed to open up the lines every day. This gives an opportunity for some people who might be having problems that might want to listen to it and be moving around and stuff like that. But another piece we need to do is start moving people over towards the Spreaker station. Because Spreaker, you can listen to it all you want. So I done open up the lines. I'll be calling here talking loud, though, because you know I'm about to do the toast. But anyway, family, so it's about moving to the next level. There was a scene, I hated Godfather 3. Oh my God, alone. But let me just, a thought came to me about the Godfather. Because a lot of people reference the Godfather. A lot of people, shit, Godfather that's a phenomenal movie. But there's a scene at the beginning of the movie that was cut out. And it's also at the beginning of the book. Where I cannot remember the man's name, but he was Don Corleone's consigliere, was dying from cancer, and Don Corleone went to go see him. Now, I'm gonna bring that scene up later on in some of our conversations, but I want y'all to find that scene, and I want y'all to listen to that scene, because the cultural aspects, well, actually, for those that don't like the part 3 of the movie, this scene, if it was thrown at the beginning of The Godfather, would kind of explain the part 3, because it kind of balanced it out, because it gets into, because all this redemption bullshit that was in part 3 don't make sense if you just watch the 2 movies and you don't read the books and you don't really understand the whole piece. But anyway, there's a scene in Godfather 3 where the incestuous nephew, because I, for the life of me, cannot understand in that movie how this boy was this girl's first cousin, right? How it was okay for them to have her. I do not understand. I do not understand. Because they were first cousins. But those that seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Now that shit right there, it was beyond me. I don't understand. But hey, it is what it is. Alright, well anyway. The incestuous nephew. Damn, say that 3 times fast. Incestuous nephew. incestuous nephew. Incestuous nephew. All right. He approached Michael Corleone, and he wanted to be with Michael. And Michael looked at him and said, you know, I'm not really into this gangster shit. You know, I need lawyers and accountants. I don't need the gangsters. You know what I'm saying? I have no need for it. Right? And that's sort of how I feel like when some of the young people get caught up into our stories and want to kind of duplicate. You know what I'm saying? Because I got young people asking for freedom runs, and, you know, ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. No. You know. And then also we got young people, you know, like, you know, because we start talking about some of the Simba stuff, and, you know, because I come up with some crazy shit in a heartbeat, especially when I was younger. It'd be like, and, you know, and then, like, you know, I've always had a crew around me, so I come up with some crazy shit, and they be like, oh, yeah, we could, yeah, whoa. You know what I'm saying? So we come up with the idea of something called Simba Ball. No, never, no. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to give the elders a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? At least the elders I had in my life. Let me give them a round of applause. Because I look back and I cannot understand for the life of me. Man, listen. I mean, it's like after hospital visits and running from the police for absolutely nothing, and I just don't understand the love that some of these elders have shown me is phenomenal. Let's give them another round of applause. But I guess being genuine and being honest, and I wasn't really trying to hurt nobody. I was just trying to improve. But, you know, I mean, it's certain aspects as far as safety that my mind just jumps right over. It jumps. You know what I'm saying? You know, and thank God there's some people around me that could be like, especially now that, you know, I don't need that now. But, you know, around that time, that could be like, Brother Tim, let me talk to you for a second about this Simba Ball. This new tradition that you want people to be able to do here at Simba. We need to have a meeting about this. Anyway, but that's enough of me. Lines are open, 614-556-4535. Let's go on, and we're going to do the toast, family. For those that want to call in and listen to the toast and be able to walk around with your phone. But if you use your browser on your phone, you can still do it. Anyway, let's go, and let's do this toast. Toast time. And yeah, me and Cleve got to do some brewing. We got to do some brewing. I got to go get some water and get the brewing. That's what we doing. Do brewing. Yes, we're brewing. That's what we doing. Gonna cut it. Yeah, this is still growing and changing. Okay. All right, first off, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass, we salute that Creator, and we say, Ashe. Alright. Family. We lift up our glass. And we move quickly into saluting our ancestors and family. I forgot the ancestor book, so we're going to make up for, you know, we got some ancestors. I'm going to go through as far as I can. Then we'll pull out the book. Alright? She said she's going to call after the toast. Well, I ain't going to be here that long. We're lifting up our glass. And we're going to do it. We got Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert the Texan, Davis, Herman Brown, City, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Christopher Vennegas, and Adeline, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, C. Swells, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, El Nomo, Eggs, Pet Mount, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Okamai, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf, Weston, Elder Algeny, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace London, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling, and Lucy Wright, Gail Pulling, the Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lance Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Kill Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trade, French Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy William, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana, the brother Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kelly D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldell Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird, B.D. Sale, Will, Levita Farmer, Agoso, Sue, Shell, Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theolis, Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas said Barry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Allen Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Patricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther, Keisha Louise, Linda Watson Hammond, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Here to Pearson, Surgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lovinia Hall, Freeman Baxter, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernie Squills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Wells, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinera, Don Patel Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Miller, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Tamika Russell, Tina Monez, Gina Rube Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiki, Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Leach Walter, DeFriedis Hines, Anders Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradling, Kevin Spradling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Eddie Kennedy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pino Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Swan Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingles, Archie Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, got Reverend Roosevelt Word, the First Days Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ron Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, President Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia lost the rhythm. Hold on. Oh, man. Lost the rhythm. Patricia Williams. I lost the rhythm, so I lost my spot. Hold on. All right, we passed there. Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Ward Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia and Will Brooks, Will and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kiln, Harriet Tubman Casement, Sturge, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Baby Hatch, Hat Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hashtag, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, X Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas, Mary, Louis Dallas. Lord have mercy. Louis Dallas. We're going to start at Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Hughes Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Molly, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lloyd Alls, Elijah All, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Merle Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Mark Armstead, Captain Anthony, Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Robert Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Sr., Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lord Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Iver, Mazarine Cooper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Andy Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shell B. McClendon. We got you all the Giles James Carswell. We got Liberta Adams, also known as our sister. We got Edo Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shirley Jr., Damon Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cunder, Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ron Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Rob Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Seppel, Candace Simmons, Sermon Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sadie Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lunk, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thorin, Johanna, Deshandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie Webb, Dan Walton, L.T. Sue Walter, Emma Walter, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walter, William Walter, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, also we got Moscow Charles Davis, we got Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Imogene White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Justin Carl White, Desi Woods, Taylor Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamal Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Demond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Lellis Sr., Gladys Cope, Ozell Lellis Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Dime. We got Sarah Winston, Chris Kenny. We got Margaret Minter. We got Mae Smith, Juanette Florine Sith Gibb, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams. We got Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Levana Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter. We got Craig Lee Jones. We got Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesling. We got Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gibb. We got LaShonda Jamal. We got Leroy Raleigh. We got Mona, Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner. We got Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate. We got Pam Johnson, Baron Reach Fisher, Jerry Jassa McCullough, also known as My Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donna Brooks, Barbara Mozart, Spate, Eric Branson, Eric Winston. We got Dan Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keaton, Nina Shepard, Brett L. Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson. Got William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wolfork, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris. Got Kelly Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak. We got Vivian Johnson, B.J. Jones. We got Alvagel Robledo, Monterosa. We got Chet Word. We got Mama Rahani. We got Deborah, Michelle, Nash. Family. We lift up our glass. We salute each and every last one of our ancestors. Man, it's a pleasure to be in a congregation of the mighty once again and be able to lift up this glass and salute mine as well as yours and all of our tribal ancestors. Family, lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. I'm going to start whittling down this list. I'm just letting y'all know. We're going to start whittling down this list. You know what I'm saying? If you involved, you ain't got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? All right, because in some form or fashion. All right, but anyway. So, family, we move right now from the past, move to the present moment. We are on Umoja. We lift our glass up for Umoja. We give all of the Umoja babies a round of applause. All right. So right now, family, if you would, I'll open up your reticular formation and seek out Umoja. Not only seek it out, call it out. Use Umoja in your discussion today. Better yet, use one of your principles. Today's focus is Umoja. You know what I'm saying? Bring Umoja up in the conversation, but use all of your principles at least one time today, right? In your discussion, in your conversations, right? Start strengthening your connection to our culture and start making sure that you're able to see who you are everywhere you go. If you go to a place and you can't find yourself, you need to leave immediately. You heard it here first. If you go to a place and you can't see yourself, if your principles don't make sense in that place, you need to leave immediately for your own mental, spiritual, and emotional health. And in some cases, because it's going all that's going to affect your physical. It's going to affect it. Turn it down in the background, please. All right. So we are on Umoja. For those that don't speak the language, Umoja means unity. Demonic principle of the day is truth. We got violet, which is the color, as you can see by my shirt. You go into our store, you get your Giami shirt. Now, mine's is down so far because I bought extra large. I honestly think that I'm bigger than I really am. But anyway, male name, the Hermetic law for the day is mentalism. Male name for the day is Kojo. Female name is Ajua. All right? So we lift up our glass, we salute the present moment, we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to the future. We toast our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Lift up our glass, and we say, Ashe. Come on, anime. From there, family, we move to all of our relations, lifting up our glass, and we say, Ashe. From all of our relations, we move to that special toast, that special libation. What is it that you want to lift up in this moment? And also, we want to send out energy to all of those that are in our tribes, our families, our extended tribes, our extended families that may need healing. We send out that energy and we say, Ashe. From there, move to that selfish toast, family. It's about you. What is it that you need right now in this moment to move to your greatness? We lift up our glass. Come on now. Say it with me. Come on. What is it? Ashe.
Ashe.
From there, we move on to our tribe. That's it. We lift up our tribe. Say your tribe out loud. My tribe is Giame. What's your tribe? Lift it up, toast. And we say, Ashe. Last but not least, I want to toast the most beautiful, most uplifting, most wise, the wisest, and the most inspiring individual in the room. I lift my glass up to you, and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. All right, Navita, we up. What's going on, my dear? What's going on?
Well, I was wanting to just see if you could just revisit or repeat your rant.
Repeat.
Your old man rant you had mentioned at the beginning of the show.
You repeat the rant? I want to repost it.
Well, just tell me what it is.
Yeah, my whole system crashed or something. It froze for a second. I was about to refresh everything. Hell, my mouth stopped working. What's going on?
You back up now, or?
Yeah, I guess I'm up. It must have dropped for a second. I don't know. I mean, everything, all the sound and everything went out. Speaking of the old man rant, let me go and upload it so that I can work on it and get it out. So, yeah, I ain't gonna repeat the rant. I don't remember what it is. How you know about it?
It's on the board behind you.
Ooh,
You read it off of the board behind you.
Oh, you want the title?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to do the whole damn rant, Navita. That's what I thought.
No, I just want you to tell me what the title to your rant was.
You
that you read
can't-
off the board this morning.
You can't practice Umoja with your people and strive to escape from your people at the same time.
Oh, okay. You can't?
Nah, you can't do that. Can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it. Can't do it.
Well,
Some people make it look good, but you really can't do it. You can't do it.
yeah, you can, but sometimes don't you want to escape from some of these people?
Some
Or is
of
there a certain sect you can escape from, and a certain sect you unify with?
Well, let me. What I'm saying is, there's a segment of us that want to escape it altogether. It's not that they don't like us. They've been trained. Again, I mean, if you look at our whole education system is geared towards teaching people how to be as white as they possibly can, how to fit in white culture. So when you start running into people that are not necessarily part of the white culture, it don't feel, how can I put it? You enjoy it, but you're not comfortable with it. You don't fit. And it might burn your ass just to feel that, you know what I'm saying, I don't really fit in this. How do I fit? You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now. You know, I'm looking at this because we got a segment of our people that is like, yeah, it's some of us that we do need to get away from. And those are some of the ones we might need to get away from. Then we got the others that's on some other shit. Well, what I'm talking about is being part of the culture, because we got some people in our culture that are intimately involved with what we do, that ultimately are trying to escape. And if
okay, do they know they're doing that? Do they know?
I guess I guess it could be subconscious, but let me say this: you could tell how they live their life and how they preparing their next generation. You understand what I'm saying? Or no? Do I need to go in depth?
Go a little bit more in depth.
All right.
I think I know what you're saying.
I'm all in. But like I said, people that I have influence over directly in my life are not involved with what I'm doing. And I ain't talking about the other adults. I'm talking about like the kids. You rarely see.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? It's like, boom, they're preparing their children. They're preparing. They're doing for their children what Kal-El's family did for him. And those that don't know who Kal-El is, that's Superman. You know what I'm saying? The planet of Krypton was about to explode, and they prepared an escape capsule for his ass. You know what I'm saying? You see this in their actions, or you can even see them setting up an escape pod for themselves. But yeah, you can see it in some of the stuff that they do, in some of the conversations that they have, and they're around us. They're around us. It's that they don't. It's not that they don't love us. Maybe they don't realize that they're trying to escape. They need to escape this. This blackness is not comfortable, and it's not. It's not. How can I put it? Being black is not comfortable in America. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's so much. It's so much stuff that's stacked up against you, and it'll cause some people to try to get away from it. Let me get as far away from it. Let me get my kids away from it. Umoja.
So these people, those people that you're talking about, excuse me, or that you just mentioned, do these people sometimes, are they under the illusion that they want some type of unity?
Yeah.
Or do they, okay,
yeah.
with black folks, you think?
Right. I mean, it's like, how can I... my grandfather would call the people that want their cake and eat it too. I want the best of the black experience. You know what I'm saying? Without any of the you know what I'm saying? I don't want it all. You know what I'm saying? They don't want. How can I put it? Unity would be ideal, But even in the idea of unity, even in the idea of us pulling ourselves together, maybe, and I'm just speculation, maybe they feel that everything we doing is ultimately a waste of time. And in many cases, because you'll find some people that might be involved with us, that are involved with us because they feel they can't go nowhere else. But if they had a choice, now I know you have ran into people like that, where, you know, because I don't have a choice to go nowhere else, I'm gonna be with y'all.
Yeah.
Nobody want to be the second choice.
Or the last resort.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because you kind of mentioned it.
Choice comes through, or the current better result, then they gonna leave you hanging.
They're gonna leave you hanging. They're gonna run from your ass as fast. They're gonna cut it as fast as they can, man. You know what I'm saying? And we know this. We know this with some of the behaviors that are popping off with some of our folks. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to bring it up. You know what I'm saying? But in those private conversations, we know if they had something better, or they felt was better. You know, if you know, go ahead.
Brother Kwame said, discerning the real black from the unreal black.
Yeah, he got a lot of stuff up here. Hold on. Kwame said, that was my mistake also, thinking I could fill out a large... he talking about the t-shirt. He said, what the hell is that? He talking about the sound you was hearing. I didn't hear the sound. But something happened when you called in when you hung up, it left with you. So I think you were the problem.
Okay.
We're good now. Can hear without the sound effects. Get him together, Sister Navita. Yeah, you better leave me alone. Discern the black from the unreal black. How did Frederick Davis put it? People who want their fish without fishing. Mercenary behavior. You know what I'm saying? You kind of mentioned it in one of our conversations, and it kind of caught me off guard because you said it was something about mediocre. We was talking about something, and you said, because we was talking about, of course, the relationship piece. I won't say the name because I don't want to trigger your ass. But it was how some people get into our culture because they can hide their their lack. You don't remember? You remember that? It was who I'm asking somebody.
Yeah, I remember us talking about that because like how people they could hide their inadequacies behind the premise of, you know, the white man is keeping me down. That's why I'm not this and that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And be as rebellious as all get out, but as soon as Becky give him a call, I'm moving on. I gotta go.
And then they'll hide. That was their agenda all along. But then they'll hide that under the premise of, well, black women ain't shit and they don't know how to treat black men. And all along, they wanted to be on that side no way, but they just didn't get the invite.
They ain't get the invite. You know what I'm saying? They you know what I'm saying? It's sort of like, I was watching at our camping trip. There was a outside movie, a walk-in, you know, where we go at the camp. And the name of the movie was Sky High. And it was a movie about superheroes and their children. So all the superheroes of the world came together and formed a high school for their children. So, so when you go to the high school, you are separated, right? So you have the hero course and you have the sidekick course.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Sidekick course.
Wait, hey, so what we get a lot of times in our culture are individuals that wasn't able to make the hero course for white folk. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they're the sidekick, and they, you know, upset about being a sidekick. But as soon as they get an opportunity or get a call to that hero course, guess where they run into?
To that hero course.
They run into the hero course. You know what I'm saying? Saving Becky. You know what I'm saying? I'm saving Becky. Lord have mercy. Well, I'm going to have to get out of here. I got to get to work. And plus, we talking about white women, and I don't want nobody to find out that I'm married to a white woman on the internet and post it all up over the place, because you know how they do on the internet, you know.
You silly. Don't say that. Somebody going to take that clip and be like, Brother Hakim said he got a white woman.
Hey, all publicity is good publicity. I'll work it out. Come on now.
Okay. Crazy.
And I'll be like, yeah, I'm done with black women. My wife almost as dark as me. And I say that, almost as dark as me. She thinks she's darker, but I'm the darkest in this family.
Okay, then.
But family, I gotta get out of here. I'm 3 hours
right.
late for my adventure today. So y'all gone. Have a great day. We are uploading. I will have the rant up for you. And like I said, I want to thank Navita for for even thinking about that. Because it's you know what I'm saying? We got to have conversations. I'm just ranting. You know what I'm saying? I'm just ranting. Right? These are thoughts, random thoughts that pop up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they're my thoughts, and my thoughts alone. Giame is not responsible for everything, for the old man rant section of this show. All right, but family, I'm out. Y'all have a great day. Why is this thing not working? What's going on with you? Acting stupid. Come on now. It says USB device not ready. You connected this computer. What in the world? Computer all malfunction and Windows does not recognize it. Wow. Windows, you wag. Alright. Then teacher always told me, he said, brother, you need to go and get on Linux. I don't know. But you know. Alright, but yo family, I am up, I am out, and y'all have a magnificent day.
Stuff like that.
I have PenFed, that's a fact.
I have PenFed, that's a fact.
My credit card purchases get me cash back.
My credit card purchases get me cash back.
No one else gets these rewards.
Sergeant, that is just plain untrue.
What in tarnation?
Sir, PenFed's Paracash Rewards Card isn't just for military members. Anyone can get cash back on all purchases.
Ah, Figgins! You've ruined my favorite song.
PenFed Credit Union. Visit penfed.org/powercash. To receive any advertised product, you must become a member of PenFed, insured by NCUA.
Has it been a while since you flipped that thermostat from heat to cool? Turn to the experts at Griffith Energy Services before you do for an $88 AC start and check to make sure your AC is in tip-top shape. Griffith specializes in Carrier, but services all brands. Visit GriffithEnergyServices.com today. Your local Carrier expert. That's GriffithEnergyServices.com. License number MD HVACR 01-2278.
Griffith Energy Services.